What is the history of homemaking classes in America? Have you ever wondered how homemaking classes became a staple in American education? The story begins in the 19th century, when these classes were introduced as part of the home economics movement. This movement aimed to elevate women's roles in the home by teaching them essential domestic skills. It was all about turning everyday tasks into respected knowledge, blending science with art. Women learned practical skills like sewing, cooking, and managing a household, which countered the industrial era's tendency to overlook unpaid domestic work. By the early 1900s, the federal government recognized the importance of homemaking education. Laws like the Smith-Lever Act of 1914 and the Smith-Hughes Act of 1917 provided funding for vocational education, including homemaking. This support helped expand classes across the nation, making them a formal part of public education. The curriculum evolved to include scientific understanding alongside practical skills. For instance, in the 1940s, Iowa State College offered programs teaching women how to maintain kitchen equipment, blending traditional homemaking with scientific principles. From the 1920s to the 1950s, homemaking classes continued to grow. They incorporated liberal arts and sciences, emphasizing that homemaking was a skilled profession. Students learned not just how to cook and sew, but also about chemistry, physics, and even bacteriology. This comprehensive approach prepared women to run efficient and healthy homes. In the 1950s, these classes became particularly significant. The era's social norms emphasized traditional gender roles, encouraging women to become ideal homemakers. Classes taught skills that aligned with the cultural expectations of the time, focusing on neatness, efficiency, and family care. Homemaking was viewed as a vital role, essential for family stability and happiness. However, by the 1960s, the landscape began to shift. The rise of second-wave feminism and changing attitudes pushed for gender equality in education. Homemaking courses started to be offered to both boys and girls, and the subject evolved into family and consumer sciences. This change reflected a broader focus that went beyond traditional gender roles. Looking back at the 1950s, homemaking classes represented more than just learning chores. They prepared young women for a central role in family life, combining practical skills with dignity and purpose. The education provided was both practical and scientific, aiming to create capable women who upheld the social ideals of the decade.